The Dodgers and Mets are getting set for first pitch, a big 4-game series, at least on the streets of Los Angeles. But our guest, one of my favorite people and certainly one of the more popular players in Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman, joins us. Freddie, thanks a lot for the time. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
I know I like to get excited about baseball and certain things, but as a veteran, a World Series champion, and MVP, do you get excited about a series like this?
I get excited about every day there's baseball games. So, yes, I get excited because they are playing really good baseball, and two good teams going at it on a weekend with a lot of people coming to the stadium. It's just gonna be a good series.
Are you a believer in measuring sticks during a season?
No, because it's baseball and every day is different. You never know what's going to happen in this game. You know, some guys might be feeling good, some guys might not be feeling good. Some guys could be hot, and some guys are trying to find their swings. You know, so you never know what that day is going to bring, and all you can really do for us in the clubhouse is do your work before the game and give everything you have during the game, and hopefully you score more runs than them at the end. But to measure up, it's hard because we're all trying. Like, I'm trying to find my swing again. Everyone else is trying to grind through. Mookie's found it and Ben found it, you know. So I think it's just more of we're all just trying to find our grooves, and hopefully we find it in the game tonight.
Is that what it's all about in baseball? When you catch a team, when you catch a pitcher, when you catch a hitter?
It's 100%. That's the truth. I mean, I think we had, like yesterday against the Pirates, we had many opportunities. Like, I had second and third no outs. I didn't get them in. Then Trey hit the fly ball, and then it gets thrown. The guy gets thrown. Like, that's just a great defensive play. Things are being made. Like, things happen in games where maybe you can try and do something different, but most of the time it's just they were playing good baseball, and we didn't play good baseball in the last 3 games. So. There's no measuring for me. It's just every day you try and do something a little better to try and help your team win. And you know, we didn't do it the last 3 games, but hopefully we can start it tonight.
Yeah, Freddie Freeman, part of the Big 3. Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and Trey Turner. Do you like the Big 3?
I don't know. I feel like that's loosely used in because that's a basketball term too. But I've heard the Big 3 has been thrown around a few days.
Oh, somebody's listening.
Yeah, I wouldn't say listening because I try and stay off those wavelengths of media and stuff like that, because if you get caught up in that stuff, it's never really that great. But I have heard the Big 3 has been thrown around.
Well, that's my thing, and that's an excitement type of thing when I watch you guys play.
Well, hopefully we can live up to that Big 3. But we have been playing pretty good, and you know, it's been fun. Mookie's been unbelievable. Trey's been unbelievable when we get on base. He's getting us in. So things have been going really well for us at the top of the order.
Freddie, I asked Trey Turner this, and he said that it does take an adjustment period when you're a new player in a new lineup surrounded by new hitters. Is that true?
I think it is true. I try not think about it. I try and just be me and not change anything. But it's more of like I'm not feeling that great at the plate right now. So now I have hitting coaches that are trying to learn how to, like, those little words, because everyone interprets things differently and how people say things. And so the last couple of days we've just been trying to figure out what can lock me back in, because I'm a little late on heaters and a little early on off speed, and you never want to be caught in between, and that's what I am right now. So we're just trying to work. It's not more about the hitters in the lineup. It's more about the coaching staff and how to make it work when you're just a tick off to help you get back on track.
I heard you on the last road trip say that you spoke to your favorite hitting coach, your dad, who told you you're swinging too hard.
Yeah, he did tell me that. I think what got me was I hit a couple balls in D.C. that I thought should have been homers, and I've hit a few of those this year. I think everyone in the league has hit a few of those this year. I'm not going to get into that, but so I think subconsciously I was maybe trying to swing a little too hard. I didn't feel like I was, but when my dad tells me I'm swinging too hard, I'm going to listen to my dad. So literally the next day I just tried to hit soft singles, and I hit like 2 doubles, and then I got another single, and then maybe it's just like the last 10 days I've been a little inconsistent. I get a couple hits and I get no hits, you know, and I don't like that. I'd rather just get a hit or 2 a game, you know, so I should probably listen to him every single day. You know, really, dads always know best.
Especially Fred Freeman.
Yeah, especially him. He's 45 minutes away mad at me that I went 0 for 5 last night probably, but he's coming tonight. So every time I see him up in the stands, he has a big smile on his face, so that's all I can ask for.
That's so great, and you're such a great person off the field, and I feel like just seeing some of the younger players, Freddie, they've gravitated towards you because you have just such genuine feelings about the way you go about things. And people always ask me, is Freddie a leader? How does Freddie lead? And I feel like you're similar to Clayton Kershaw, where you lead by example. Yeah. You do your thing, and it seems like players are starting to follow.
Yeah, you're never going to see me top step in a dugout. That's just not how I go about things. I'm a big one-on-one guy. If someone has a question, I'll give my input, and Gavin and Cody and those guys have been asking a lot of questions, and all I can do is go out there and play the game. I like to be in there every single night, which so far I have been. So to go out there, I respect the game, and I play the game as hard as I possibly can every single night. And that's all you can do in this game, is give everything you have. I got told when I was a rookie that there could be one person coming to the stadium that's never been to a baseball game, who's might be their last one they ever go to. And if you strike out 3 times and you're out moping on the field, that's just not a good look. So I was always told, if you're 0 for 4 or 4 for 4, they should never be able to tell the difference on the field. So I've tried to take that to heart. Obviously, there's moments where you get a little upset at yourself, second or third no outs, and you don't get them in, and you're like, oh, man. But, I just try to do things the right way, and then the process and my routine of how I go about it, it's just, I try and help. If they want to learn, I'm here for them, and we've got a couple guys that have been asking some questions, and I just try to help.
Well, I'll speak for Los Angeles because it's been a pure joy to watch you consistency every day at the plate, every day on the field, and the consistency in your